incredible guest of honor. Welcome into the Smash family. I want to first of all introduce, ladies and gentlemen, you all know him, Steve Orozco, the Hulk Smash. He is a pro fighter, 8-1 record. He's got his master's degree. This guy's doing everything except selling popcorn tonight at the game. Steve Orozco, ladies and gentlemen, the Hulk Smash himself, making Smash Global a global leader in mixed martial arts.
I'm surrounded right now. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting, the vision that I have for the growth of mixed martial arts, as well as supporting anti-bullying, which is near and dear to my heart. Before I say anything about the man of the hour, I want to say thank you to a few key people in the room. Number one, Lane Armstrong, my event producer. Without her, this would not happen at all. Number two, Michelle, PPMG, my PR, handles the red carpet. She's absolutely amazing. And last but not least, a new addition to the Smash family. He really put in a lot of work helping me with some of the planning of this event. Patrick Kilpatrick, wherever you are. So, I'm here because I want to elevate the sport of mixed martial arts. The sport has grown so fast in such a short period of time. The crowd hasn't quite caught up. And I mean, no disrespect to the crowd, but I'm still trying to get that Formula One crowd and that boxing crowd involved in the sport, really making a much more classy environment like that of boxing, which I love. Boxing is my first passion, but MMA is now my love. But listen, another reason why we're here tonight, first and foremost, is because of a legend of the sport, someone who I personally admire, without a doubt one of the best fighters to ever step in a cage. The Iceman Chuck Liddell. Play the video. Beautiful 2-minute video right now. Pay attention.
He was the face of the UFC. They called him the Iceman. Chuck Liddell.
The nickname was straight out of Hollywood, Iceman.
4-time defending UFC light heavyweight champion.
In his mind, I don't think he was going to lose that belt. Each time he defended that belt, it got that much bigger.
The sport's most feared knockout artist.
I think when he used to step into the cage, you could always sense that the guy standing across from him almost knew, for sure, that his fate was sealed.
The man who helped catapult a once underground sport into the mainstream.
For a sport on the way up, he was the first guy who was introduced to your mother. This was a guy who was everywhere because people love knockouts.
And became the sport's first athlete to gain mainstream exposure in the process.
He appeared in Entourage. He appeared in The Simpsons.
I was never worried about my brand. I was concerned with being me and going out and fighting. And people just happen to like the way I knock guys out.
Don't give it up. So without further ado, introduce man of the hour, Chuck the Iceman Liddell.
Thank you. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight and supporting me, and also supporting the cause for the anti-bullying message.
You know, this is crazy watching that film. You know, it reminds me of all the things I've done since this crazy ride started. You know, and you know, it was so crazy how this whole thing started for me. It really was. You know, I was going to watch a friend fight. My buddy Alfie Alvarez is a kickboxing champion. He was a wrestler with me in college, and I was teaching him how to kick. And he decided to go become a kickboxing champion. So I went out, was going to the fight to watch the fight. We're at the weigh-ins. And his trainer comes up, who I know real well now, is a good friend of mine, Nick Longren. He was my buddy's trainer, and he was the promoter. He comes up to me at the weigh-ins and he goes, "Oh, hey, Alfie says you're pretty tough. You want to fight tomorrow?" Okay, why not? That's what I said to him, and he goes, so he had me go get weighed in. So I'm getting up on the scale and get off, and they're like, "Okay, what's your record?" I haven't fought yet. The guy I was supposed to fight was 15-0. And so the commission said no. Okay. So, you know, for me, I was actually a little disappointed. I was at the last minute, but whatever. So Nick goes, "Hey, go back home and train, and I'll put you on the next card." Well, just by chance, I actually ran into John Hackerman, and the week before and sparred him at some random gym, and he gave me his card and said kickboxing world champion. I'm like, oh hey, coincidence, but I'll go train with this guy. Wound up training with John for a long time. Started kickboxing to keep busy when I was done wrestling in college. And you know, I was actually 27, 28, and actually thinking about, well, maybe I got a degree in accounting. My grandma's putting a lot of pressure on me. Maybe I should go get a real job. Kickboxing wasn't going anywhere. We weren't getting paid much to kickbox back then at all. So, you know, and actually the same guy, I get a phone call from the same guy, Nick Longren. "Hey, Chuck, Alfie says you know how to wrestle." I said, "Yeah. You want to do a mixed fight?" "Okay, sure." I didn't know jiu-jitsu at the time. I started learning, so I took 2 classes at Beverly Hills Jiu-Jitsu. One from Marco Huas and one from Mark Lehman. Sorry, not Lehman. Mark Lehman. So I became good friends with Mark Lehman later. It's kind of funny, but it was my first jiu-jitsu class ever. So I'm going to go fight this guy. I had 2 jiu-jitsu classes, and I go out there to fight, and for a jiu-jitsu guy, he didn't make much of an effort to take me down. Either that or he just didn't know how to take people down, which was, back in that time, a lot of the jiu-jitsu guys didn't. It's not really a takedown. It doesn't work very well. So he wound up kicking him in the head, knocking him out. And the guy comes up to me at the side and "Hey man, you want to fight in the UFC?" "Yeah." "Okay, cool." And, you know, then a couple months later, I was fighting in the UFC in UFC 17. Excited about that one. Dan Henderson was in that fight. I was an alternate. I was getting $1,000 to show up as an alternate to the tournament. Now, they made it right second. It was $10,000. It was $20,000 for first.